Hello, good afternoon for those who are in United Kingdom. Good morning for those who are in United States. Good evening for those who are in Latvia. We are going to talk today about pharmaconutrition, brand new industry in healthcare, brand new science, and the meaning of how we can take care of our body, and how we can protect our health from different diseases. But currently, more and more, we see that those diseases are taking over people's health. And in the beginning, I would like to address the problem in healthcare, what currently we have, why the situation is like it is. Problem currently is mostly with chronic diseases worldwide, not just here for us in Latvia, but as well in United States and as well in Europe. There are plenty of statistics worldwide available that shows that prescriptions what doctors are prescribing mostly are for chronic diseases. Government money goes for the chronic disease treatments. And recently, I've been in Los Angeles in one conference, and there were statistics that 88% of the United States people are in diabetic or pre-diabetic stage, and that's really not good situation with the healthcare currently. And of course, all the allergies, asthmas, autoimmune diseases, and different other conditions currently growing year by year, and more people are suffering from those diseases. And consequences of all this is, of course, death rates, what we can see in statistics as well, that cardio disease growth during the last 30 years are 49-50%, and oncology death growth are 66%. And there are even countries right now where oncology is number one, the most deadliest disease. And by predictions of World Health Organization, if in 2017, 2018, it was 9.5 million people dying from a cancer per year, then in 2040, there will be like 15-16 million people yearly dying from this disease. And all that statistics is currently like, that's a big problem point. And people are thinking about this from a bit not the right perspective, let's say so. Because when we have something bad happening with us, when we have some health challenge, we are going to doctor, and doctor prescribing for us medicine. And we are taking that medicine, basically, if that's a chronic illness, we are taking that medicine all our life. There are a group of people who thinks more deeper. They are thinking that food supplements are good for the health, and they are taking those food supplements kind of in preventive way to help their body to be in a better shape. There are a group of people, and currently it's really modern to have some food diet. It's keto diet or paleo diet or Mediterranean diet or different other diets what people are having nowadays. And they are as well even more closer to the right thing, but not enough, because that food what we can take, what we can buy, not giving for us enough nutrition what we need. And that's why we would like to talk about pharmaconutrition, about this balanced health concept, what is in our hands, what we have. And this pharmaconutrition is designed in a way to help food, to help people feeding their body with all those nutritions what is needed. And currently, when we are looking on the food, what we are eating, what's available in the stores, we know that the food industrialization helping to grow more and more different types of foods. We are growing right now, we are producing meat, we are producing right now all the vegetables, we are producing different kind of products by production, not by naturally growing that. And this is food industrialization's effect on all the things what we are eating. And unfortunately, we have to admit that this with that food, that is a problem, because this produced food do not have all those nutrients what our body requires to have. And that's the main issue with healthcare. And when we are looking on this industrial food production, our daily food basket, what basically we are buying in the stores, do not have enough omega-3 fatty acids, do not have enough fibers, do not have enough vitamins and minerals, but unfortunately having really high level of omega-6 fatty acids, which causing inflammation, and as well really huge amount of sugars, and we are consuming those sugars way too much. And as you can see in a slide, there is a data of ultra-processed foods of households. And for example, in Latvia, we have 33% of all the food, but people in Latvia are buying is ultra-processed food. In United Kingdom, that's 50%. We know that in United States, that situation is even worse. That's 60% of all the food is already produced and so ultra-processed. So we can link that industrial, this ultra-processed food is food without nutrients, and that means basically having health challenges, because your body simply your human body is simply not used to have such a food. And those health challenges currently driving all society well-being more to the illness side. And as I told already, a lot of people nowadays choosing this illness thinking, because they are going to doctor, taking some pills, and taking those pills the whole life. Our idea with this presentation and with this health concept, what we have, is to turn people mindset more, instead of disease management, turning more to the wellness, and really explain what the healthcare means, and change people mindset towards this healthcare thinking. So every one of us, each of us, we have a choice. Either we are going to the illness, or we can go to the wellness side. And you can choose what things you want to do. So we will be talking about balance and treatment and prevention of all those chronic diseases and inflammation. Basically is being in balance. For that we need to change our daily habits. For that we need to change our nutrition, and for that we need to change as well our lifestyle. And let's talk about nutrition and what we are balancing. Our body have important systems. One of the systems what we have is blood vessel system, where we are balancing omega-6, omega-3 fatty acids for the cell membranes, and basically for all cell membranes in our body as well. Second important system in our body we have is gastrointestinal tract, GIT, and for that system we should have gram-positive versus gram-negative bacterial ratio normal, and we are balancing those bacteria, because there are more than 370 trillion bacteria in our gut system. And as well, really important system what we have in our body is immune system. We have two immune systems basically, and as well, both of them have to work normally. And if we are talking about the first one, balancing our bloodstream, balancing our cell membranes, then here we need to to point out exactly omega-6 and omega-3 ratio in our cell membranes. And in case of imbalance of those two fatty acids, we have problems for the cells to accumulate all that needed nutrition what cells have to accumulate, and to extract all the toxins what cells have to give out. And technically what we are having, the problem that with imbalance, for example, 15:1 of those fatty acids, simply our body cells are not getting that food what they're supposed to have. Instead, on the other hand, if we have balanced cell membranes in fatty acid balance 1:1, our food nutrition can get into the cells and the toxins can get out of the cells. And this is really, really important for all the health conditions that we have this cell membrane balance. And if it is, then we are not having issues with our health. And this two fatty acid balance is a really important thing, because this fatty acid balance is responsible for blood clotting or blood thinning, depends on what fatty acid you have more, stimulation of cell growth and control of cell growth. This case is really important for example, in the cancer cases, that if we have uncontrolled cancer cell growth, then basically we can get into that condition that we have a tumors and we have a problems with that. And of course, last but not least, if to talk about omega-6 and omega-3, then omega-6 in your body works as pro-inflammatory fatty acids and causing inflammation process. And on the other hand, omega-3 is inflammation control fatty acid, and it helps to control your inflammation processes. So rather really, really important things for those two fatty acid balance we have in our body. And when we need to talk about current situation worldwide, then when we are analyzing our DNA and knowing how our ancestors were eating healthy food, and for them that DNA was having 1:1 this two fatty acid balance. In Latvia, until 1980s, food was produced organically. It was grown, not produced, and we still had this fatty acid omega-6 to omega-3s in a balance 4:1. Currently, as I already explained, food industry have created really strange diet for us. And this diet increasing those ratios, and we are taking way too much omega-6s and omega-3s, and having ratios 15:1 to 20:1, 30:1, and more. Different countries, different results. In Europe, average 15:1. In the United States, 25:1. World Health Organization as well talks about this omega-6, omega-3 ratio, and their recommendation is 5:1. Unfortunately, a couple of years ago, they they lowered the standard from 4:1 to 5:1, because they understood that with this food, what we are eating, people are not able to get better results than 5:1. Now in our hands, we have Zinzino Balance Healthcare concept, and we can help to reduce this fatty acid ratio to 3:1 or better in 120 days. How, you will see in a second. So as you understood, we are eating too much omega-6 fatty acids and too less omega-3 fatty acids. Our results shows that 95% of all the people are in the danger zone or in this disbalance. And we don't have enough omega-3 in our bloodstream. We do not have polyphenols in our diet, which works as a main antioxidant for our body. And we do not have as well enough level of vitamin D3. And that's causing all those health issues what we were talking about before. Currently, if to look on the healthcare industry, how this pharmaconutrition transfers healthcare industry, we are not talking anymore about some guess-based choices. Historically, like a couple of decades ago, or even like 5 years ago, people were going to the pharmacy or going to the internet for having some food supplements, and they were choosing based on the guess. So I think I need something like that, or I think I need something like that. Currently, we have an option that we can test our diet with a blood test, and this blood test helps us with an information what diet we have and what nutrition we need to add into our daily diet. And this transformation currently is really great thing in a preventive healthcare, because now we can suggest for the people the right way, the right choice of all the supplementation and all the nutrition that people need to have. So here we have balance test, currently mostly in Scandinavia, Baltic states, and Central Europe. We made more than 525,000 blood tests, and statistically we can see that 95% of people are in balance, and 75% of them do not use any omega-3 products at all. 20% of people who are taking those tests using some omega-3 fatty acids from pharmacies or internet. But here as well, we can see that those products cannot give better results than average 7-to-1 to 10-to-1 balance for those two important fatty acids. About this blood tests, we need to think about this as a GPS. This is a navigation for us, that by doing this test, we are understanding what is the starting point here for us right now, and in what health condition we want to be. So, and this shows us the straight way to that condition where our health will be in optimal condition and not having any health challenges. So by this test, we can understand where to go, what to do, and how to improve our health condition. So in our hands, as a balanced health concept, one of the products that we have is Balance Oil. And this is really unique product from perspective if we are comparing this product to all the other omega-3 sources worldwide, because scientists were analyzing how to keep this product, omega-3 fatty acid, how to keep it alive really for a long time, and understood that those all solutions what currently exists in the market, they are not helping for the people to get this omega-3 into the bloodstream. And then idea was, instead of some astaxanthin or vitamin E antioxidants, combine omega-3 source with polyphenols as it is in the nature. And finally, we are getting product what really can create results in our omega-3 levels in our body. Here you see the graph where we compared several fish oils available in the market and solution with omega-3 plus polyphenols, and we see that we achieved in this test 35 hours of working performance for this particular product, fish oil combined with polyphenols, and it works exactly that amount of time how much is needed for the omega-3 to get into our bloodstream. And this chart shows as well that, for example, really famous products what have huge marketing budgets are not delivering that result that we need. So this stability of omega-3 is really important. And when we are balancing our body, balancing our fatty acids, those health benefits what we have are mainly we have normal brain function, normal heart function, normal immune function, and EFSA as well approved 18 more health claims, like a lot of things good. What balance gives for the brain, for the eyes, for the pregnancy, and many other health benefits you can get when you are getting into the balance. And you have two choices how to get into balance. One of choices are this balance oil. But second choice, of course, you can do it by natural way, by eating wild fatty fish every day, and you should be ready to get wild fatty fish 4 to 5 kilos a month, and as well by drinking 9 liters a month extra virgin olive oil. For me, our family, that first choice is rather not possible because of our place where we live. We do not have access to those products. That's why we are choosing shortcuts, and we are choosing Zinzino balance oil, what gives balance to all members of our family. And I'm suggesting for you as well to think about that this product really can help you getting into the balance. I was telling about 2 other systems as well, that it's really important that we are balancing not just our cell membranes, but we are balancing as well our GIT, gastrointestinal tract. And balanced healthcare concept have the product, what is a blend of natural dietary fibers, what exactly is needed for your GIT to feed gram-positive bacteria and to keep your gastrointestinal tract healthy and do not having any problems in that. Because many scientists currently already discussing and talking about that GIT is your second brain,